I'm Shelly Muzylowski-Allen. I live in Sedro-Woolley, Washington, which is about an hour north of Seattle, and I'm originally from Canada. I work a lot with the animal forms, predominantly horses. They've been forms I've worked with my whole life, either via drawing or painting. I currently have a show of my animal sculpture at the William Traver Gallery that's right next door to the museum. The show focuses on some of the drawings from an early botanist who had been studying animals at the time period and earlier. I became fascinated with it because he actually draws upon unicorns and other animals of mythology and talks about them as if they're real. And these are some of the animal forms that have surfaced in my recent sculpture work too. So it's been kind of nice to find a line into the past using the same forms. I've worked at the Museum of Glass once before with my husband, Rick Allen, the rocket guy. This week the focus will be working with the sculpture and the vessel form. Working with the museum staff, I thought it would be a really nice crossover because I know that their strengths are a lot in vessel work and mine just isn't. So I wanted to actually put my sculptures on the top of a lot of these vessels that will emulate the form of the animal. Like this one's kind of squat and it's got this kind of fat little bunny on top of it. So that's the kind of idea we'll be trying to work with. And it'll all be in black because I just want to focus on the form. I don't want to get carried away with the surface, and in this way it's kind of nice. It looks like a contour or a shadow of sorts of the animal, so you really just see the movement of it and the beautiful vessel form. I keep a sketchbook. A lot of it is just a lot of loose scribbles because I just find it's really good to kind of waken up your hand-eye relationship before you actually work in the hot shop. Things seem to go a lot smoother that way if I've already kind of scribbled out or sketched out what I want to work in the hot shop that day. These are just some of the finial ideas for these vessels that we'll be making here this week. I did make the horse vessel there, but we haven't made the finial yet, so we'll be doing that this week too. So these are all blown components that will go on top of the lids. So the first vessel will be quite a squat, round vessel, and Alex is going to make this while I make the finial to go on it, which will be a little chubby squirrel eating an acorn. And then it'll have a lid on it, and then we'll just have this little squirrel. Sitting on top of it, maybe a pile of acorns. And then he'll have one in between his paws. I'm very excited about this. Yeah, I've been thinking about this for, well, at least a year since I was first asked. It's such a fantastic place. It's just, you tell people about this place and they actually can't believe that it is a reality.